Well, hello, my friends. Today we're looking at Job chapters 34 to 37. Now, in chapters 32 to 37, that's 6 chapters, we have another character that comes into the picture, one that we hadn't heard from. We didn't hear about him in the beginning. We didn't hear about him at the end after he's through. But his name is Elihu. He's a younger man. We see that in chapters number 32, verse number 4, that he's younger than the other guys. But in chapters 32, he really addresses Job's 3 so-called friends. And in chapter 33, he addresses Job. But in chapter 34, he makes some statements that I think are very important. Now, when God comes on the scene at the very end, that we'll be talking about soon, tomorrow, God does not address him. Now, God does say something about the other 3 friends, but God does not address him. So we wonder if maybe a lot of what he said was true. Maybe he was sent by God. We don't know. But he just suddenly comes on the scene. But I want to begin reading in verse 1 of chapter 34. Then Elihu answered and said, and here's important, "Hear my words, you wise men, and give ear to me, you who know. For the ear tests words as the palate tastes food." I want to just stop right there. The ear tests words. Now, those that speak to us, we need to examine the words that they speak. Are they truth? What about the character of the person that's talking to us? Their fruit expresses a lot of what kind of person they are. And the words that they speak, are they historically, biblically correct? So we must examine the words spoken to us, but not just that, examine the words we speak. Are they wholesome words? And so just like we taste foods, I'm kind of a picky eater. I like meat and potatoes and a few vegetables, but if something doesn't taste good, I don't eat it. And the same with you, I'm sure. But we must examine the words that we speak and the words that we hear. And secondly, in verse number 4, let us choose what is right. Let us know among ourselves what is good. It's important that everything we do, before we act, we must think, use wisdom. What will be the result of this action? And so, my friends, I want to say, a wise man will test his words and think before he acts. Well, God bless you. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow as we listen to what God and how God responds to Job. God bless. Bye-bye.